Please welcome our fabulous host, Alice Svensson, Anton Ewald, Meira Omar, and Fred Lee Fisher.
The only thing we know how to do.
Hello, and a warm welcome to all of you out there. Well, it's so amazing being back here on stage, and we have yet another amazing event that we will explore throughout this day together.
Yes, hello everyone. It is so great to be back on stage.
Indeed, and it's wonderful to meet the crowd again.
It certainly is. Whoever you are and wherever you are, you're part of the crowd.
And that is what makes Crowd One so powerful. And as I said, we actually have that as a team today that we will explore more out throughout the event.
So, what do we mean by when we say power of the crowd? Well, the main reason behind Crowd One's success is, of course, the crowd. Without the crowd, there would be no Crowd One. And when that many people come together, it creates energy and power in so many ways.
Yes, together we are strong. We encourage each other, learn from each other, and inspire each other. There is definitely strength in numbers.
It sure is. By now, we have almost 40 million registered accounts.
Wow.
That is an enormous amount of people who have shown interest in Crowd One.
And with so many people doing things together, success is almost guaranteed.
It makes the bonuses bigger, the tournaments more fun, and new products get off to a flying start, all because of the power of the crowd.
Yeah, and the growth that we have had so far is unheard of in this industry. This also means that the power we create when we come together is a force to be reckoned with.
All these people together, it is truly extraordinary. It's like a whole continent of people with diverse backgrounds and languages all coming together to make things a little better with Crowd One, a little better for themselves, for their families and communities, and even a bit better for the planet.
It means that from the top of our organization to our newest affiliate, we dream big. We believe in ourselves and what we want to achieve. It means we do the training, we keep up with everything that's going on in our community, and we know and appreciate the products that we are referring and selling. It means we encourage and mentor our teams. We give good advice when it is needed and accept it when it is being offered.
So work hard, enjoy your life, and be everything that you can be with Crowd One, the fastest growing and best crowd on the planet. Together, we do great things, and that is what we mean by the power of the crowd.
And now we're going to watch a film that explains a little bit about Crowd One and what all the millions of people have been looking for and therefore decided to be part of Crowd One.
Hi, how's business going?
Hello,
This is great, thank you.
All right.
Awesome work, bro.
Thanks, man.
Take care now.
All right, you too.
Wrap it up, man. Wrap it up. Come on, we got one more thing to go. Hurry up.
Crowd1 is the next generation online business network. For the first time, we're giving people access to the latest tech to build their own business and earn long term. We work with the largest online industries and the best companies in e-commerce, travel, gaming, and lifestyle trends. We are the 5-minute business. Without prior knowledge, anyone can start, build, and earn money in minutes. We are 100% mobile, and Crowd1's revolutionary business model is accessible to people everywhere. Anyone can reach their goal of earning an income with Crowd1's tools and the strongest bonus plan ever. Have you ever dreamt of being first with something? Then this is your chance. Become a pioneer and change your future forever. Choose your favorite products, recommend, and get paid like never before.
Get started. Register. You register with the link or QR code you received from your sponsor. Invite. If you want others to join, show them our videos and webinars and invite them with your personal link or QR code. Choose your favorites from the C1 store. In the C1 store, choose and pick your favorite products or services to sell. Get informed. Attend Crowd1 events and webinars for the latest updates and product reveals. Hey, join the movement. And welcome to the fastest growing crowd marketing company in the world.
At Crowd1, we are pioneers of online crowd marketing, the new revolution in the digital space. We have a highly unique and empowering vision, which is to provide sustainable business opportunities for everyone all over the world.
Whoever and wherever they might be.
Crowd1 opens up the possibilities of online crowd marketing on a global scale. Our community is very international and inclusive. We are as diverse in backgrounds as we are united in our passion and ambition.
Yes, Crowd1 is about unleashing opportunities. That's what Crowd1 is, what we want to achieve, what we want to encourage, and what we think of as our highest priority. We have a message of passion, boldness, and empowerment. The boldness to unleash opportunities and go wherever they take you.
The passion to believe in those opportunities and never lose sight of them, because we know the climb may sometimes be tough, but the summit is always a triumph.
And the empowerment that comes from being your own boss with your own goals and your own achievements, but knowing at the same time that you're part of a global community of dedicated digital entrepreneurs, all going in the same direction as you, together, making the power of the crowd.
And as we saw in the intro, it's super easy to join the crowd and be a part of the power. Just register with the sponsor's referral link or QR code. Decide which package suits you best, and you're on your way. You'll find all the information you need in the back office, and this is where you also can find advice on how to be successful in Crowd One or how to grow your business and info about all the packages and products that we offer.
We provide a library of world-class products and services ranging from gaming to e-learning and self-improvement to lifestyle and travel. So whether you're interested in the courses promoting personal and professional growth that Mindo offers,
or you're looking for the sort of wholesale holiday booking service that LifeTrends provides, you can find it here. Just in time for when the world is opening up again and we're allowed to travel.
yes. Well, if you're into social gaming, you certainly don't want to miss out on Migster's superb online gaming platform. Go check it out if you haven't already. There are some great games, something for everyone, young or old, and some fantastic prizes to win in the tournaments.
I really like Migster. Well, in June, the thrilling strategy virtual real estate game Planet IX was launched in beta version. That is another example of the power of the crowd. Already before the relaunch, the crowd has ensured billions of parcels of virtual land, so-called Pix, has been sold. And now we're eagerly awaiting the marketplace launch of Planet IX.
For
It
sure.
will be later on this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
We want you to succeed in Crowd One, and we want to extend the opportunities we provide as far as your dreams and ours can possibly reach.
We hope and believe it will be as amazing for you as it is for us.
So join the movement because Crowd One is unleashing opportunities everywhere.
The power of the crowd means to me that it's not just for me or just for us, it's for the whole world.
Its ability to do something which never done before.
The power of the numbers, the power of the database, the Crowd One, the impact it can have, for quality products and services to be launched to a huge crowd of people.
Put some people together, when they work together, they are united together, they will achieve a lot.
Today, I will get the opportunity to talk to a great person, and that is the CEO of ICT Group, Johan Westerdahl.
Hi.
Hi, Johan.
Hi, nice to see you.
Great to have you here.
Thank you.
Today, I thought that we should do a little interview about a few of the things that I know that you have a great passion for. All right?
Okay.
Let's start it off. Crowd One and ICT has been in hyper-growth mode the last year. What challenges has come with this?
When an organization like Crowd One has hypergrowth, there comes in millions and millions of new people all the time. That means that the service organization ICT has really had struggling with building it, keeping the speed up and building their organization. So it's given us a lot of interesting challenges with getting all people in, train them, get them on board, so we can at the same time serve and support all you networkers, all our leaders around the world. But I think we have done it in a pretty good and positive way.
I have heard that you often speak about perspective. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, what I often talk about is the need of putting yourself in a different perspective than you normally do. It's so easy to just focus on where you are and what's in it for me. But sometimes you just need to back out to see the full picture of the situation and to understand what is good for the crowd. Because we are a crowd of almost 40 million people today.
Yeah.
That means that one thing that is good for everyone, maybe not 100% the thing you really want us to do at the moment, but that means that we need to try to work with these different perspectives to get it
Interesting.
right.
Could you clarify a bit more what you mean are the main differences between long-term and short-term solutions?
Yes, absolutely. We very often tend to, as I said earlier, with looking on the perspective from ourselves, to look upon things that are short-term, because they are getting our attention all the time. They are really ticking us on the shoulder, saying, "I want to be done. I want to be done." And if we just focus on that part, we forget about the long-term things that is important for the movement and where we should be in a year, in 5 years' time, or in 10 years' time. So it's very often you need to think about urgency and importance of a thing.
Interesting. So what do you actually mean by looking at things through the criteria such as urgency and importance?
What I mean with urgency is everything that is short term, well, not everything, but most things that are short term, they're ticking on us. They're on top of our minds. They are here all the time, and they want to be solved.
Yeah.
The long-term things, they could be very important, but they are not ticking at the same way. So they are not urgent in the same way as the short-term things. If you think about, I think you and I and all the people out there has created their own to-do lists.
Yeah.
And when you write the to-do list down, you think this is the most important things you have, the most urgent things to do.
Yep.
2 days later, when you are still working on this to-do list, there's several of those things that you just skip because you realize they were not important and they're not urgent anymore. So I think it's very important that we think about the urgency and the importance. And a lot of my work is to help people to find the right perspective, to be able to focus on the important things that will lead us long-term in the right direction.
I love that.
Yeah.
And what is your feeling for the future and the road ahead?
I think we have built a solid foundation to get going from. We have managed to get a lot of great people in. We have just opened up the Dubai office, an office that is for you, our crowd, our networkers, to come and meet us, meet each other, to train there, to see us, and to get the real feeling for the company. And I think that is very important. And with that said, we have also started to build up in Dubai the very important part with support that we already had in Spain to get it. But I think you will hear more about that later on today in the show here. As a final message to all of you, our networkers around the world, we have built a solid ground for mutual long-term success. We are looking forward and are ready to take the next step of our journey to become 100 millions and beyond. And this is what I mean is the power of the crowd.
I love the sound of that. Thank you so much, Johan.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
since the last mega event, of course, plenty of things have happened. I'm super happy to say that we have a much more robust issue reporting structure in place. And of course, the new office in Dubai. Today, I would like to take the opportunity to highlight a few things and a few teams that are incredibly important for the power of the crowd. First of all, compliance. They are growing. They're doing a fantastic job of safeguarding our integrity. Why? In a company like Crowd1, who is growing as much as it is, there are always challenges. If you're looking behind me, you will see quite a number of things that they are dealing with on a daily basis. Hacked accounts, network scams, misrepresenting of the company, cross-recruiting, income claims, KYC fraud, etc. The list is long, but the team is really experienced and they have some really efficient software. They have softwares to make sure that we all stay safe. So how do they handle these issues? First of all, legal. setting the guidelines for enforcement, terms and conditions, privacy policies, etc. Reputation management tools to make sure that they can clean up the web and putting the blacklisted websites on the Crowd1 websites. So if you go to the top of crowd1.com, you can find a tab called Blacklisted. Also, of course, working with Fieldwatch to scan the social media 24/7 to make it possible to find those ones who are violating our terms. Freshdesk, the ticket system to communicate with all our affiliates. And as I mentioned in the beginning, the compliance team is working hard to safeguard our integrity. Why? Because we are united, we are committed to each other, we believe in Crowd1. We all strive towards long-term sustainable future together. And of course, we share one goal, commission and salaries to be paid infinite time. We are all compliance and we're all compliant. That is why our compliance team is so vital to our health. It's vital to the company, it's vital to all the members to bring the extra power to the crowd. For the second part of what I want to talk about today, I want to welcome some to stage to help me. So I want to welcome the head of customer support, Mark Meroux.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome, Mark.
Thanks for having me.
Great to have you in Stockholm. Welcome to the mega event. Hopefully I pronounce your name in the right way as well.
Yeah, almost.
Perfect. So what can you tell us about the first couple of months so far?
So I would say that the first couple of months were very exciting and very intense. Exciting because for me, it's the first time that I've worked in the network marketing industry. I worked in different industry before, but always in customer service and sales. So now it's the first time for me. It's very exciting. Exciting was also because I have met amazing people in Crowd1 from the management team, but also our leaders that I had the chance to meet in Dubai during the last event. And since those few months, it was very intense. Yeah. So, yeah.
Excellent. And I know that we are doing a good job both in Spain and, of course, in Dubai as well. What can you tell about some of the improvements that we are currently working on or have been done?
Sure. So first of all, we operating now from Spain, but also from Dubai. So far, we have been focusing on building the team. We are now even better staffed with more international and qualified people that can handle now tickets in 14 languages. Our support manager have also more access, more power to solve by themselves or small issues. So that can also, speed the response time in terms of the ticket. We also have made some changes in terms of ticket management because they used to work directly on the back office. Everything was handled from the back office. So now they have to keep submitting the ticket from the back office, but then all the follow-up is done now by email. So they have to check the email address and especially check if the email address which is registered in their Crowd1 account is the correct one. Yeah.
Excellent. So that's a good thing, I think, for everyone to make sure that your registered email and make sure that your downline's emails also are correct. So you can keep the contact with the support department in a very good way. We have been talking a little bit about the things we have done. We have seen some improvements in terms of the satisfaction, which is fantastic. What can the members expect from the future?
Well, I would say that we have some very interesting things in front of us. So I would talk about a few of them. So now we are, at the moment, building a stronger link between our support team and our IT department. Why? Because it's very important for us to have this connection to make things work easily, I would say, and for faster issue resolution. Yeah. The second thing I can talk about is the online FAQ, because it's very important that our affiliates go and find themselves the response of their question, so they can also share those information with their team. So now we are working to improve the content of this FAQ, especially in terms of compensation plan, but everything that can help them understand more the system and more the processes, crowd-on processes. Yeah.
So basically giving the power to the crowd, right?
Exactly. So we know that, yeah, the power of the crowd is made on that. I mean, it's based on that. Like, if things are running smoothly, then yes, people can find themselves the response of their questions, so they won't need us anymore. I mean,
fantastic. I mean, when we're talking about the questions that we're getting, is there something very common that you would like to highlight?
I would say there are a lot of different questions that we receive at the support side. But what I can say is that we are constantly working on improving the systems in order to prevent those issues from coming up. So thanks to our closer link to different departments, can be IT, compliance, etc., I'm very confident that it will be a great experience for our affiliate. Yeah.
Excellent. Of course, fantastic to hear that we're moving in the right direction. And from the visits to both Spain and Dubai, and in discussions with all the reps, I'm super confident in what we hear here today. Great team, great people, and you know what? The best part, of course, is that we are just starting, and it's just going to improve.
Indeed.
So thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you,
everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Our queen of events has to work her magic. Let's welcome Hannah Kimblad upon stage.
Hello, everyone. I am Hannah Kimblad. Today, we have some really exciting updates from the events team to share with you. Firstly, and one of the most exciting things, is that the Crowd1 Dubai office has officially opened. And what better way to celebrate that and with an event? If you would like to visit the office in Dubai and get a tour, and make use of the stunning facilities, have a coffee perhaps from the brand new coffee shop with trained baristas, make sure that you book your appointment, and this is valid from Presidents and up. I'm also very thrilled to tell you that more episodes of United by Passion will be released this coming Friday, with a renewed focus on what has made our top leaders the incredible successes that they are today. Under the coming weeks, we will also release loads of materials recorded in a green screen for all of you to enjoy. And we have a great new concept called a recognition event that you're going to be able to tune into straight after the mega event. And also, you could see behind me here this amazing, expression booth from our leaders and our staff around the world. And we asked them to say, in one word, what does Crowd1 mean for you? And for me, I would say dream team. As you know, I have an amazing team here to support in Stockholm, but I also have an amazing team in Dubai. So today, joining us from Dubai, I have Jade Estes and Tatiana Korsova. Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
It's so great to have you here.
It's great to be here.
And a few weeks back, we had the opening of the Dubai office. You've been part of the events in the past, but this was, an intimate event at the office with our top presidents.
Yes.
How was the experience?
It was amazing. It's always great to meet all the leaders and see their passion for this business.
Yeah, it is really, really a passionate bunch of people, right? Like us.
Of course.
Also, we had a recognition gala dinner where we could recognize some of our new titles, which was also absolutely amazing. And as your luck would have it, we have a teaser for you from the Koyo. And that was amazing, right?
Great night.
You know, at the end of November, we're hosting our next live event in Dubai at the luxurious Atlantis Resort. Jade, can you tell us a little bit what we can expect from that?
Yep, so the 22nd of November, we will take over the Atlantis. We will have a full day of exciting training, new product launches, and so much more. Also, an out-of-this-world gala dinner. I can't wait.
Oh, no, me neither. And you, Tatiana, we have a very international team, both here and in Dubai. You speak a couple of languages, don't you?
Yes, correct, Hannah. And I would like to use this opportunity to welcome our guests.
Please, go ahead.
Здравствуйте! Буду рада приветствовать вас на нашем мероприятии уже скоро, 22 ноября. Как бессарабска българка искам да ви поздравя на български език. Здравейте! С нетерпением приветствам ви на наш следващ event. Merhabalar! Dubai'de görüşmek üzere. And finally I can say, we are looking forward to see you all in November. It will be a great time for all of us.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining me on stage today. And now, everyone, it is time to get a little teaser of what it will look like at our next event in Dubai.
Has it been a year already? Time certainly flies when you are having fun. Let's hear all about the fantastic journey so far from Celeste Kapelen and Sverker Karon.
So great to see you again.
It's wonderful to be here, and it's great to see you too, Celeste. Today, there is so much to tell you about Mixter.
Right? It's almost exactly a year since Mixter was launched, and what a year it's been.
It absolutely has. 500,000 subscribers in the first 6 months. Less than 2 months later, Mixter reached 1 million. And we have been so excited over the past few weeks as Mixter is getting really close to reach 2 million subscribers.
And well over 20 million games played. Mixter's well on the way to becoming mega.
Absolutely. It's been an amazing ride, and things keep getting bigger and better and more exciting.
We'll get into the bigger and better and more exciting in just one moment. But before we do so, please tell us something about the ride so far.
Well, linking up with Emerge Gaming, the platform provider of Mixter, was obviously a big deal for us at Crowd1. Back in April, we made Mixter available as a feature of all our starter packages, and the crowd has been incredibly enthusiastic about Mixter.
And I think the good feeling is mutual.
Yes, absolutely. And when Emerge rolled out the retro games back in May, they had a surge of new subscribers. And we got lots of positive feedback from our customers and our affiliates. That's what the power of the crowd really looks like.
Amazing. Well, there has been an obvious demand for retro games.
Yeah, like the games back in the 80s and 90s. And it's not only for the people who grew up with them, but also for the younger gamers who have a real interest in the back to the roots gaming experience. So Emerge made a real effort to provide a range of games with that retro style. Sometimes the old ones really are the best ones.
But talking about new developments in Emerge's offering regarding Mixer, I happen to know that they have a lot more in the pipeline.
Yes, they are about to level up the whole Mixer platform to something we will be calling Mixer Plus, and they even invented a new game in-house, which is pretty astonishing.
Well, as it happens, Sverker, since he couldn't be with us today, Greg Stevens from Emerge has sent us a message where he may just be telling us about some of the news.
Hey guys, so nice to talk to you again. It's been almost a whole year since the launch of Mixer, and what a ride it's been. It was great spending time with the top leaders in Dubai, connecting with the network. It has been such a special year. We are so proud of Mixer and so thankful to all of our Mixer subscribers. The community is really the foundation of this product, and we're excited to keep growing it with you. Can you believe we've had over 20 million games played? If that is the power of the network, then I don't know what is. We are getting closer to the rollout of the first phase of Mixer Plus, which is launching very soon, and it's looking fantastic. The experience for players is world-class, and I can't wait for you guys to check it out. Mixer Plus is an enhancement and an extension of the Mixer we know. It's a new, updated version of the product with added features and a brand new look and feel. We will be releasing it in 2 phases, with the first version of Mixer Plus launching soon, offering a platform that combines reward functionality with exciting gameplay elements, all in one single channel. Then we will be launching phase 2, and the part of that rollout will include the inclusion of AAA premium games, which will add the element of top-ranking gaming experience. And now we look to the future of Mixer Plus. As you would have noticed in that video, we have something truly special in store for you in the casual crypto gaming space. We have partnered with one of the most sophisticated gaming crypto products, brought exclusively to the Mixer network. Every story needs a hero, and we've made sure ours and yours is truly special. Central to the world and bridging across all games in the metaverse are the Wisps. These are non-fungible token characters that can traverse across multiple worlds and played in each of Starline's games. In partnership with Mixter, we're offering an exclusive first minting of 250,000 unique wisps. These first-generation collectible digital characters are exclusively available through the Mixter network. Starline the game is here to change the face of crypto gaming by giving power back to the players. We're here to turn players into creators and turn those creators into multi-million-dollar success stories. We're here to actualize a never-before-seen positive feedback loop that's forever going to change the crypto gaming space. What we're showing you right now is our technology demonstrator, Starline the Adventure. This is a high-production, quality puzzle, action-adventure, and exploration game with direct integrations with non-fungible tokens and token rewards. But our vision is bigger than that, which is why we're introducing Starline Star Quest. This takes our characters from the adventure and puts them in this space fantasy hack and slash action RPG, where they'll level up, unlock skills, abilities, and items, and using these to take on even tougher challenges. Together, these form the Starline blockchain ecosystem, a gaming metaverse built on proven technology built over 3 years. We're standing on the shoulders of giants as we reach for the stars with a fully Ethereum-compatible blockchain and a partnership with Polygon, arguably one of the biggest forces in blockchain gaming. We're introducing a brand new concept in this crypto gaming world, create to earn. Create to earn uplifts users into content creators, where they have the opportunity to earn a real US dollar-based income from an economy of content and a Spotify-inspired revenue-sharing subscription model. StarQuest is the actualization of a positive feedback loop where users can create content for others to enjoy, and each edition of content further incentivizes users to participate, play, and enjoy. We will be updating the network in the coming weeks of this exciting new project, which ties into the Mixter metaverse. Thank you very much for your time, and we are very excited for the future.
Thanks to that, Greg, for all of it. And it looks amazing, I must say. Mixters really is earning that plus with all these fantastic updates. And I'm looking forward to playing Starline.
Yes, I think the guys at Emerge, they have a lot to be proud of. And Crowd1 is really getting a product that our community can be proud to have and to recommend to other people out there.
And talking of things you'd be proud to recommend, there have been some superb prizes in the Mixter tournament this year, haven't there? I recall the $1 million tournament and the Valentine's Day prize of 1 carat diamond.
And we got another of those $1 million tournaments coming up soon, together with one where the prize is a luxury holiday to the Maldives.
Oof, I could do with a beach vacation myself.
Yeah, and I think the new system with players gaining points in tournament play, then being able to spend those points in the new reward shop for real life prizes, that's a great addition to the gaming experience that Mixter offer.
So much happening and only in 1 year. It's hard to imagine what we'll be talking about a year from now.
Oh, yes. And you just reminded me, Celeste, I brought along a friend who is celebrating his first birthday today. Max, my friend, welcome on stage.
Hi, Max. It's so great to see you.
Hi, Celeste. And hi, Sverker.
How are you feeling, Max?
I'm feeling great.
Good to hear. And happy birthday.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, 1 year old, and it's been a busy year for me. I can tell you that.
We can imagine, but also so much to look forward to.
Yes, it never stops, does it? So many new and fantastic news we will bring the next few months.
Yeah. And so what do you remember most for the first year here?
Tough question. I've met so many cool people on these events, and it's such a happy and hardworking crowd.
It sure is.
Before we go, why don't we have a look at what my year has been like?
Yeah.
Now, I don't know about you, but I'm thrilled that the world is opening up and we can travel again. I just love going to new places and experience new cultures. Someone who knows all about travel and travel trends is Mark Seaford from Life Trends. His message will come a little later. First, however, what is Life Trends? Life Trends is an online traveling agency that elevates your travel experience. Life Trends offers anything you could possibly need. You can book your flight and hotel with the best price promised, all in the same place. Depending on what starter package you buy, you get different hotel credits that you can use towards a fantastic holiday. And what is new is that we have doubled the number of hotel credits. That's right. So, for example, if you have the titanium package, you will get 1,000 credits. That is so cool. So if you have already bought a starter package, go into your back office and check out how many you have. Some of the Life Trends services included in the different starter packages are first-class hotels and destinations, cruises, car rentals, even passport and visa assistance. And as a Life Trends Platinum member, you're offered the highest discounts, VIP benefits, and a 24/7 booking service. Life Trends provides everything you need to plan the getaway of a lifetime. Now, it's finally time to hear from Mark Seaford, founder and CEO of Life Trends, when he joined us at a Dubai event a few weeks ago.
So, Mark, it's an absolute pleasure to connect again. Life Trends, what an amazing thing.
Yes, I decided if I'm going to do something, let's do something I really enjoy. And I've always enjoyed traveling because to me, there's nothing more exciting in life than be able to see new places and experience different cultures and it's what makes life full. So obviously that's why we decided when we were putting this together, we wanted to do something different for Life Trends.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to kind of talk about today is what we've done that's really different for all of us, for every person that ever joins here at Crowd One as a member, what they're going to see here that they're not going to see anywhere else. One of the things we got to talk about, though, a little bit while we're here is the hotel credits that we've been issuing, because a lot of the people at Crowd One don't realize right now that we're in the middle of transitioning to a new platform after the first of the year. Not now. We've changed the platform a little bit. We've made it a little more robust. We've got a little more hotels and resorts in there, but it's not the change that we're moving towards. But for right now, what we have done is we've pretty much doubled everybody's hotel credits. So anybody that buys as a package at Crowd One, their hotel credits are doubled. So that means if you were getting 50 before, you're now getting $100 in hotel credits to take advantage. Some of you buying the bigger packages, I think the hotel credits can be as high as 500. That's 500 real dollars. You imagine you buy the pack, you got $500 you use against any future travel. That's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice. So again, but to take advantage of the hotel credits, whether you're a new member where we give them to you free, or you buy one of the packages where you're given, a certain number of hotel credits, you have to go in and register for it.
Yeah.
So for those of you out there that haven't done that, if you've signed up, you bought a package, you just need to go to your site, your website, and hit the link to say, hey, I want to accept my benefits. Doesn't cost you anything.
Yeah, exactly.
And you've already paid for it, so you might as well take advantage of it.
Amazing.
And then you're going to get excited about how much you're going to save.
Yeah.
And you can see it actually happening. Then it makes it a lot more exciting too. You have all these unbelievable vacation resorts worldwide. You can go in and you usually get them at 20 cents on the dollar. So I mean, it's just, and it's there. It's an inventory that's ever growing. It's ever changing. You just got to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
So if you can plan your vacation, which most people do a little bit in advance, you can go and say, I want to go to, maybe it's Dubai, maybe it's Jamaica, wherever you want, wherever you want to go. And you can go in and find those resorts and the deals in those resorts, and you can't believe the savings. So
Jamaica, please. Yes, yes,
it's
definitely.
one of my favorite places.
Thank you, Mark. I don't know how you guys feel, but I'm just getting more and more excited to travel the world again. The brilliant thing about the hotel credits is that they take you one step closer to your dream holiday. So simply go to your profile and click on My Package to find your credits and make sure that you use them. Thank you and see you soon.
Now, let's bring our hands together for Felix Benson from Nibiru Software and Planet IX.
Thank you for having me. I'm super excited to be here and to share with you the latest progress of Planet IX. Me and my team has been building endlessly and tirelessly the last few months in order to launch the full Planet IX, experience. And we are making this game a lot more better. And by doing the game better, we're also creating it and making it smaller. What I mean with this is that we're taking away from being 1.7 trillion Pix to 1.7 billion Pix. So every asset, every Pix is getting bigger. One legendary Pix is now 300 square meters, and every tier below that has exponential area of 7 times. What this will do for our users and players is that it will make the game more fluid. The interface and the core product experience, the marketplace, will work seamlessly. You can strategize about the different assets, and you can make decisions from zooming out and zooming in. And we're really excited to share with you that. Apart from that, the game will evolve. It will take a new design and new chapters with it. And the pack drops has so far been a great success. We've been selling out week after week. And we're bringing new elements into this experience as well. And I hope you have not forgotten about the landmarks. We've been taking all of the 800 most influential monuments the world have, and we put them in a new replicas on Planet IX. They look stunning. Not only that, we also democratize the way that people can own them by making the NFTs actually fungible. So more people have the chance to co-own a landmark. And you have to be ready, because the coming weeks we are releasing these features. And in order to take part of the NFT landmark drops, you have to be active, you have to be in our Discord, you have to be ready. And to end this short presentation out, we are bringing out the Pix Token. The Pix Token is the glue in the metaverse of Planet IX. It is what binds everything together. It's the economy of our universe. From buying the packs, to participate in our governance, and to getting the rewards. On top of this, there's 150,000 currently wallets that will be receiving our airdrop, the biggest airdrop ever been created. So for each PO you've spent, you will get some Pix tokens. And if you are as excited as I am, because we are ready to deploy. Thank you.
Hello, guys and girls. How are we doing today?
Good.
Wonderful. Wonderful to have you here. You're looking wonderful.
You
Thank
too.
you. Thank you for coming from Nibiru Software.
Yeah.
We have Felipe,
Yeah.
who is our creative director.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. We have Sabine, who is our head of sustainability and impact.
Correct.
And we have Felix, who is our CEO and crypto architect. And Christopher, who is head of community. Wonderful. So, you've been on different stages presenting, discussing Planet IX and the open talks and all of that. For anyone who may have missed what open talks are about, could you tell us what are Planet IX open talks and why should everyone be watching?
Well, I think I can take that one because I'm also the host of Open Talks.
Mhm.
So we sort of created that format as a, you could say, a tutorial because it might not be that easy to understand Planet X as a game or a platform initially, especially if maybe you're new to crypto and NFTs. So we really have it to engage, to inspire, and to educate around all the mechanics of the platform, whether it's, head of community, some community aspects, or financial with crypto and so forth, or, the story of Planet IX, so to give the whole dimension.
Wonderful. So it's not only to promote, but open talks are also to give information about the game and so on.
Yeah, I think promotion sort of comes by itself. Of course, we want to promote Planet IX, which we do, with our passion and engagement. But Open Talks is really to enrich the players and coming players to understand the mechanics of the game and to also see the different aspects of the platform, to really be able to both enjoy the game, know how to play it, and also learn about trading and about sustainability.
Very key. I mean, that's very important. I mean, to be able to do good in anything in life, you need to know about how it works and the basics. Well, Sabina, since we have you in the spotlight already, can you maybe touch base on what things are happening in the sustainability and impact side of things?
Well, I mean, I'm really excited about the sustainability and impact because it really is sort of with the foundation of Planet IX as a game and as a platform. So we already have 2 sustainable ventures that we're bringing on board for the launch in November. One is within a tree foundation, and the other is a Swedish startup with a really amazing product about saving water. And we're going to have, we're going to learn more about the story, but we're going to have different themes that will always touch into different aspects of sustainability. So with that, we have a sustainability strategy where we're going to invest or partner or collaborate with sustainable green ventures around the world. And of course, we also have players who feed us with local initiatives that maybe we could partner with. So all in all, to make Planet IX really a game changer and really a navigator to creating a better and greener world while having fun and playing as well.
Indeed, indeed. Well, that's so nice. Thank you for that heartfelt statement.
Thank you.
And in the spirit of planning ahead and so on, I've heard that Felipe is the leader in developing the story of Planet IX. So Felipe, the question myself and I think millions of people want to know is, can you tell us about maybe a little bit more, or is it a secret?
It was a secret until now, I guess, but no better place than here, and I guess right now.
This is the spot.
To tell you a little bit about it.
Please.
So, spoiler alert, Planet IX is a science fiction game.
Ooh, okay.
So, planet Earth has been neglected for centuries, and scientists has now claimed that we've reached a point of no return. With that in knowledge, a crew of developers came up with an idea with the only intention that to prove that a greener and more sustainable leadership, it's all it takes to save the planet, to have a healthier planet. With that in mind, they created AI software capable of reproducing the planet to every tiny little detail of it. And this AI concluded that, well, the new planet should be ran by a group of everyday people from the planet, because in this new planet, everyone is equal. And every player or everyone there has a voice that will impact in the world. So after 8 failed attempts, the 9th planet is finally ready for digital deployment in the blockchain. And the AI calls it Planet IX.
Boom.
Incredible. Boom. I love it. Can I play now?
Soon, very soon.
I'm excited. That's amazing. So the NFTs, the collecting, the sells, the trades, is that still a core part of the game?
Yeah. Like the core remains the same, and all the things that Felix and Christopher and Sabine and myself have been talking about, the NFTs, the landmarks, the domain federation, all that still remains. But I guess that soon, when finally the story is out, players will be there not only for the mechanical or features that we will have in the game, but also for the story, which is quite engaging. I think it's going to be epic.
I almost feel like stopping right now, but what's holding me back is you, Felix. Felix always has some great news or some exciting information to share. So I know you won't let me down today, right?
Hopefully not.
All right.
We always have good things to talk about.
Indeed, indeed. So I've heard lately that you've been talking a lot about Planet IX tokens.
Yeah.
So for maybe people that don't know about them, or if you maybe want to delve a bit more, can you tell us a bit more about Planet IX tokens tonight?
So everything that is being traded on Planet IX marketplace is you need to have tokens available. That's the utility of the whole metaverse. That's the key to actually participating in our core product experience.
Okay.
So the token itself has some different values and different mechanisms, but you need to have those in order to get the game going. Mm-hmm. And all of our users our beta users is going to get a big airdrop, so they can start playing directly. They already invested in the Pix, and now they have the fuel to start making trades.
Gotcha. And the airdrops,
yeah,
are they rewards as well?
No, the airdrops is kind of like rewards, like token of appreciation for the early users.
Okay.
So they are not rewards. They're just giving out as a gift to our early people on board that has helped us. That has been angry with us because we haven't fixed this bug. So it's a way for us to give back, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be huge. We have over 150,000 wallets already registered, and we'll be receiving these tokens. So that will kind of kickstart the whole marketplace.
Okay. Tokens, give me the tokens. Right, show me the money.
Yeah.
Wow, it's always wonderful talking with you, Felix, because you can always see the excitement when you talk about the potential behind Planet IX. It's wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, this is more than a job. This is like life passion by now. So
indeed. I can tell, I can feel the vibes. Awesome. You're wonderful. And last but not least, Mr. Christopher, how you feeling, buddy?
I feel great.
And you're looking great, awesome. Looking great too.
Thank you.
Christopher, I've heard that there have been some changes in the game that's been announced for the past few days. Basically, how's that been coming along? I mean, what's the response? How are the players feeling? Are there a lot of questions being thrown at you?
Yeah, a lot of questions. The overall response is very good, I would say. We released the video a week ago that's like going in depth in all these changes. So that's been a lot helpful as well.
And the players, I mean, how are they feeling overall?
It's a mix, I would say. But like I said, the overall response has been very good. Like with all changes, it takes time to adapt, to get the hang of it. There's some design changes, mechanical changes, and like big game structural changes. So, but yeah, overall, very good. And I'm confident that if the players knew the end game and all the benefits with these changes, they will be just as excited as we are about them.
Indeed, indeed. Definitely. Well, it sounds like you've made the game better.
Yeah, if I'm 100%. Yeah.
And would you all agree with that?
Absolutely.
Yes, indeed.
And we also want to express, thank you to all the beta players, who are watching, because they're also part of this journey of making, Planet IX evolve and really become epic.
Yeah. And just to highlight the beta, it's a very tiny little part of the full potential of the game. And like so far it has been great. And we all understand that the pack drops after pack drops after pack drops has been quite successful, but it's, it gets old and there's so much coming and it's going to be so much better and so much more exciting. So hang in there.
But that's the beautiful thing about it. But I can tell this is all about the change, because just today we've talked about the full launch. I mean, the story, the changes, the sustainability actions. It's incredible. It really is. It really is. So I have a question for you, Felix. I'm going to put you on the hot seat. And all the players around the world are waiting bated breath, because if you don't answer this question properly, you might be in trouble.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
So, when is the game going to drop? Do you know? Do you have a time? Do you have a date? Do you have a location?
I mean, we currently have 22nd of November as the official launch date.
You're
So
safe.
don't hold me to it, though.
No pressure.
All right.
No,
all right. I'll
this
see if
is
I can hold
this
you
is
back.
where we're going live, and we are, we have a lot to do until then, but we are excited and we are pumped, and we're gonna make it work.
Well, you know what? It's a lot to take in, but it's magical. I'm really excited. I mean, I can only speak for myself, but I am completely looking forward to when this comes out and I can play the full version and it's full of scope. So I'm thanking you guys for coming. You've done a great job. Thank you for coming today and telling us all about Planet IX and the open talks. And for the players out there that would like to know more information or just get some wonderful, great content on Planet IX, you can go to Planet IX YouTube channel with many episodes of open talks that are already available to everyone. With that, I want to say peace and love, guys. Have a wonderful
Peace and
evening.
love. See you in the game.
Indeed.
It's great to be back on the stage again and give you an update about a really, really interesting third-party product that we have, multi-wallets. So Crowd1 has now tested the versions of the multi-wallet, and the rollout to the members is starting in the UK. The rollout program is very large, of course. And since Crowd1 has members all over the world, we need to work with a supplier who is able to deliver the service globally and has the power and proper compliance and security system. As you understand, the number of financial institutions involved in the global program is large. Coordinating everything involving a lot of parties is a huge project, and we are happy to say that everything is performing as planned. We will, of course, be monitoring the experience closely. We will be an active part of ensuring that the members see the benefits from the long-term partnership with the multi-wallet product. I hope and I believe that millions of members will use the payment tool in their daily life, transfer commission, as well as make payments in an easy way. So let us just look at some features that we will see in the future with this type of product. So, of course, simplicity is king. We need to find something that is user-friendly, that is easy to understand and easy to work. Smart technology serves the people. And what does that mean? We are all working with a lot of different applications. One where you have your payments, one where you're buying your shares, one where you are getting your Bitcoins, one where you are trading those ones. And we want to make sure that we find a partner with everything in one simple app. In the multi-wallet application, we will be able to get a few exciting features. Real-time information about the shares, possibility to do transfers, of course, make stock investments, get commission payouts, transfer money, and make payments in a very easy way. And all these functionalities, they come with proper compliance and security system. Finally, as mentioned before, new regions and jurisdictions will be available, and members will have the opportunity to register for the multi-wallet in the rollout plan. So welcome to smart technology that serves the people. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ernesto Estiacega and Benicia Larsson.
Hello, Benicia. How you
Hi,
doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Very excited to be back on stage.
Yes, it is.
And especially because today I'm here to present you a new tool for all the people in Crowd One, and not only in Crowd One, but all the other world people in the world. So today we're going to introduce Business Globe. Business Globe is a brand new news site for everyone interested in business around the world. So it is especially for entrepreneurs around the world to learn and grow together. Let's take a look at this video. Wow, doesn't that look amazing?
Yes, it does. So, what is Business Globe all about?
Well, the Business Globe will be a curated news from around the world with Crowd One affiliates in mind. We will be bringing you curated global coverage of cryptocurrency, entrepreneurship, marketing, as well as all the latest information straight from Crowd One. Everything that is important and interesting for entrepreneurs.
Cool. So, are there any other categories that will be covered apart from the business side?
Of course, we will. To be successful in any area, you need to be well informed. Therefore, Business Club will also offer tips and tricks to grow both personally and professionally. Features will be covered, motivational, productivity, recommended use of products, and more. We know knowledge is the key to a successful business, and the site will provide you with all you need to stay ahead of the competition. We will also be featuring the unique insights from Peter Jacobson. As the site grows, we will feature articles from other inspirational writers too. When the site is live and ready for everyone, it will also feature exclusive content for Crowd One affiliates.
Wow, that sounds like an amazing news site and very useful one. But I'm sure it comes with a cost. So, what is the price?
Well, we're also very eager always to serve our crowd. So therefore, our new Business Globe will be free of cost to everyone.
Wow.
Also, you can also, the website will be in English, but you can use Google Translate to translate the articles you're interested in your own language.
Oh, cool. And before we go, is there any news about the Crowd magazine?
I'm glad that you asked about it. We will continue with the Crowd magazine as we always do, but Business Globe will be a complement and expand upon the magazine with more frequent updates and a broader audience. As long as you're online, you will be able to reach Business Globe and get the latest information faster.
That's cool.
Thank you for today. Thanks for your attention. And now it's time for some music.
Now, our next guest does not need a lengthy introduction, as I know you have all been waiting for him. Welcome on stage, Jonas Erik Werner.
Members around the world, It's so fantastic to be here today. I know that you've already been listening to a lot of fantastic news. Product services that would change the world for millions and millions of people. And now we are 40 million people around the world. If somebody told me this 2 years ago, I wouldn't believe them. But now I believe them. And I also 100% sure that we will be, within the next year, 100 million people just in crowd one. And as you know, we also have a lot of other great services around that give the opportunity for people in all the countries to make a better future for themselves, their friends, and their families. To make sure that we can support all the people around the world, all the members, all the leaders, all the people that work every day and do an amazing job. We expand our offices to be as close as we can to all the members, to support everyone, to make sure that all of you can build the best foundation, the best ground to stand on when you're building your business. Therefore, we will have offices, not regular offices, offices for the members in South America, in Africa, in Europe, and also in Asia. And to be honest to all of you, I want to show you something because we are already there in Dubai. The Dubai office is our first member office. So please take a look at this. I believe that all great business starts with a meeting. The last 1.5 years, we have not been able to meet with each other as we did before. But now, I think we can see an opening where we again can meet each other, shake our hands, look each other in the eyes, and start a business. To have the absolutely best start, even if we have the latest technology, even if we have video conferences, even if we can do the most amazing things online, the handshake is the most important thing. Those offices around the world will give all the members the chance for the first time in any crowd marketing, online networking, influencer marketing company to have just that start. And just a couple of days ago, we had the opening, and it was an amazing thing to meet up with a lot of the greatest leaders in the company. I hadn't seen them for a long time, to meet up and to celebrate the success in the company. by far the absolutely largest crowd marketing, online networking, influencer marketing company in the history of mankind. But meet up again and have the chance to celebrate and to open up the first office. That was great. And I want to share this feeling with all of you. So please take a look, and you can stand up so you get the vibration from the opening of the office. So take a look at this.
With over 25 years experience in networking and leadership, this man is an expert in how to carry your business forward through strategy, planning, and execution. Some of us got the opportunity to enjoy a highly appreciated talk by him in Dubai, but today we have the pleasure to bring him to stage for all of you. So give a round of applause for Jens Lauksen!
Hi, everyone, and thank you for having me. It's been just 4 months ago since I was at the first event of Crowd One. I clearly remember the phenomenal stage of La Pearl in Dubai, and I remember saying, I don't think you understand what you have already built. Now, 4 months down the road, I still have that feeling, but what I see and what I understand by now is the movements of the company and where the company is going. Mike Tyson said, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. Now, that's certainly true in boxing, just like it's true in life, just like it is true in business. Too often, we start out with an idea of how things are supposed to be, and then life happens, and we lose, what Johan so correctly said, perspective. We lose the big picture. We get caught up in the noise, we get caught up in the distractions, and we forget our way. In business, you have to have perspective. What I'm hoping to do is give you an idea of the perspective of Crowd1, its potential, its dynamics, and why the future of Crowd1 looks better than ever before. Let's step into it and see what we can do here. First thing we need to understand is any market, any product comes with a plan, comes with a strategy. Now, this is a very general method, but just try and humor me and try and see if you can identify with this process. So at first, we're going to see that you might have a raw material. It could be a simpler thing as a potato. To add value to that, you turn the raw material into a product. Now, once you maybe have turned a potato into a potato chip, you have an added value. It is more valuable to the marketplace. But that's not where the journey stops. The next level that you need to add is something called service, which simply means you need to be able to provide your product to the customer where the customer is and where the customer prefers to enjoy your product. But that doesn't conclude it, because you can actually add something more to it, called an experience. Now let's stay with the potato chip that used to be just a potato turned into a potato chip. Now maybe it was packaged very smart. How do we turn that into an experience? We turn it into an experience because we get it served at a very special place. And what used to be just a potato now turns into something very special because it's a combination of everything. Once we've created an experience, you are going to see the highest form of marketing. That's when a customer, that's when a client of yours goes from being just a customer, just a client, into becoming a fan or an ambassador of your product and your brand. Not because we're paying them to, but simply because they had an experience with your product that they want to share with people. This is the goal of any marketing campaign out there. Why? Because it is the most trustworthy. It is the most efficient form of marketing. But it does come with a few challenges. Now, if we look at the next slide here, we're talking about the power of the crowd. The power of the crowd is not just the theme for this event. The power of the crowd is something that every one of you, no matter where you are, no matter where you're watching from right now, need to really appreciate and understand. And what you need to understand is that the power of the crowd is the power of you. Now, some of you might sit out there and say, well, I don't feel particularly powerful. I'm here to tell you, you're wrong. You are very powerful. You are powerful when you drive your car. You are powerful when you talk to people. You are powerful in every interaction you have. You are even powerful when you're at sleep. Let me try to explain that. Whenever any one of us wants to buy anything at all, we have certain things that we think about. When we go to the store, when we go to the mall, we want to buy maybe some shoes, maybe we want to buy a car. Now, of course, we look at the price to see whether we can afford it or not. And of course, we look at the quality to see, is this, does it have a certain balance? But that part of the buying process is the easy part. That's the part between you and your purse. The much more important, the much more powerful part comes to when you are starting to think about other people. So I'm in the store, I want to buy these shoes, and what I think about now, when I have concluded I can afford the shoes, I'll start thinking about what will my friends say about me wearing those shoes. That decision, that discussion will weigh way more into my decision to buy than whether I can afford it or not. We are going to think about people we like. How are they going to think about my purchase? But you know, we also think about people we don't like. How would they think if I buy these shoes? You know, you might think the shoes are nice, but can you wear them? The fact is, doesn't matter where you are. It does not matter who you are. You are at all times influencing your area of influence. I like to call this your social capital. Your social capital, in other words, are the people who reflect their decision based on their relationship to you. Now, in crowd one, it's not just you. You have the opportunity to talk to other people. And in talking to other people, what you are really doing, you are taking their social capital and you're setting it free. You're setting it free for them to use as they please with a global concept. Now, the genius of such a plan is this. When you want to grow really, really big, when you want to expand your business, you want to do that on a massive scale. But the reality is the area of influence that we have is really small within that, which I like to refer to as micro-influencing. But once you build a network of micro-influencing, you will understand the dynamics of crowd one and why it is so strong. Crowd one never has to leave the area of micro-influence, and therefore it is so strong. Now, that simply means that with every business, you're going to see a life circle. A life circle, what is that? Well, it is this curve that's illustrated right here, and it divides into 4 different areas. The number one is the pioneer. The pioneer stage is when everything is new. Some people like to refer to this as the intro phase. When something is new, it means it's not tried out yet. Some of you might remember the first mobile phones. You know, they were very big, they were very expensive, but they had very, very bad reception. Why would anyone want to buy them? And by the way, they were 10 times more expensive than they are today. They were in a pioneer stage when they were just learning from their mistakes. They were developing at all time. Now, we all know that the consequence since has meant that the market has been growing and growing. But the reality is, not every company has made it from one to another. The next phase you're going to see is the trend phase. The trend phase is when companies are beginning to be copied. It is when companies are beginning to be mentioned in the press. It is when more and more people are looking in to see what is this new thing. In other words, you went from introducing something to really making the market aware of where you are. The third phase is what we refer to as the mass market, or the momentum phase, if you please. The mass market is when you get a mass adoption to something. Mass market is where everything is growing extremely fast. And when it seems there's no end in sight, decline is kicking in. No one single company, no one single product will ever just go up, 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 up. There will be a requirement in the market to have a renewal. There will be a requirement in the market that the company is updated to the latest standards. You are going to see more competition in a mass market than you will in the trend phase. You will therefore see more qualified products and services. Now, when we look at crowd one, there's something called timing. And too many people looking at crowd one realizing, well, 40 million people have already joined. That means that my timing must be gone. We got to do something different. But the reality is, that's not understanding the full concept of crowd one. See, with crowd one, you're basically in a launch mode. You are in a growth phase all of the time. When we talk about crowd one, it all started with life trends. Life Trends, which is in itself an independent company with an independent board, with an independent marketing department, and all of its ambitions. Mixter came along, and with Mixter came a new opportunity. So you got the same crowd, but you got a new opportunity. And with this innovative way of launching not just products, but really launching businesses into the market, Crowd1 proved that Life Trends was not the only one. Mixter became even bigger. And when you look at the next step, you're looking at Planet IX. And the brilliance of this is simply this. All of the experience from Life Trends, all of the experience from Mixter turned into the project of Planet IX. And I was so privileged just 3 weeks ago being in Dubai with some of the top leaders from around the world. And we were there not alone. We were in the new amazing offices. And we were joined by founders of each of these companies. And they could share their individual stories. And we could bear witness that these companies individually has gone into the multi-million euro businesses that they are today in absolutely record-breaking time. Think about Planet IX. Planet IX has just, barely 3 months on the market, really, and already now beating all of the records that are out there. We are seeing a constant growth. This is not just the growth of Planet IX. It's the growth of the company that you are launching. It's the growth of the company that you are influencing people with on a daily basis. Why are you so effective at it? Because you are a member of Planet IX. You are actually just talking about the things that you are already doing, making your social capital ever more valuable to businesses and business opportunities. Now, you can just imagine what will happen and what will be the next project. But here's what I can tell you. If you are able to bring proof of concept, if you are able to validate a business, people will see it. Businesses will understand, and they will start qualifying to be launched via your business. Just think about that. You started out, you shared your excitement, you build a global network. For some of you, it might still be local, but the nature of the digital age means that you cannot even keep it local. It will sooner or later go global. You have businesses that right now are qualifying themselves to be launched via your business. Think about the dynamics of that when you think about your business. Think about that when you think about the value of the business you've built today. Now, Life Trends has not stopped growing, neither has Mixter, neither has Planet IX. All of these companies will individually continue to grow, and you get to participate in that growth. You get to participate in the launch of those companies, which means you're going to have perfect timing every time when you contact somebody. You have developed full proof of concept, and with full proof of concept, with a strong market position, it simply means that right now, the likelihood of success for Crowd1 is a multitude higher than at the time when Jonas first excited the first people for his vision of the future. Now, I can tell you, Jonas is just getting started. His vision is just about to start, and I am truly excited to be joining you on that journey. Thank you.
Crowd1 is a new life for me. So with Crowd1,
the power of the crowd is, for me, empowering people.
The power of the crowd can make us move anything.
Hello, everyone. I am Fab Lee Fisher, and I have the great opportunity to sit here with Jonas Eric Werner, who will give us some insights on Crowd One and the future of the business. Welcome, Jonas.
Thank you very much, Fab.
My pleasure. So how are we feeling today?
Oh, actually a really great day. I mean, the event is going really fantastic, and we have a lot of news, a lot of updates, new product services, and I know that this will help millions and millions of people to actually have a better opportunity and build a global business. So it's a great day.
Indeed. It's always wonderful to help millions of people. Indeed.
Yeah, it's probably the best feeling you can have. I mean, especially now when the world have been in a very specific situation, and more than ever, a business opportunity like this have been important for people to help both themselves and families and friends. So yeah, it's great.
Indeed, indeed.
Privilege.
And privilege, indeed. Now, Crowd One has a remarkable growth journey. I think, if I'm not mistaken, you have the fastest growing company, internet company, online company to date.
Yeah.
Now, it's hard for me to grasp this, but you've gone from 0 to 40 million members and growing. All right, so I need you to do me a favor. I need you to close your eyes, walk into your mental kitchen. Please pull out the drawer and take out a few ingredients. And please tell me, what is the formula to your success? What is the formula?
First of all, there is, of course, several things. But first of all, we wanted to create, I mean, we're coming from the network industry, but we wanted to make that industry much easier and more available to people, and use the technology of today. You don't need a lot of information from before, a lot of knowledge from before. In Crowd One, we are the first company give people a network business opportunity, influencer market opportunity, crowd marketing opportunity, where the only thing you need is your mobile. And with the very, very little background information, you can actually start building your business. And today, it doesn't matter where you come from. This business is not for only a couple of countries. It's for most people on the globe. So this is, of course, important ingredients. But also, of course, that you listen. I think that's important, to listen to the world, listen to the people. I mean, the world is very different from different parts. You need to listen, and to try to make the business as local as you can. And at the same time, we can't forget about the great people in the company. I have the opportunity to work with some of the best in the industry, and that have been a great journey. I think we wouldn't be here today without the hundreds of people working 24/7 to really provide the business. And the last and maybe the most important thing is the leadership around the world. All the leaders out there that are doing a fantastic job every day, 24/7, and without the great leadership, we wouldn't be here. But together, the mix is where we are today.
That's a wonderful formula. Wonderful.
I hope so. It's working up until today.
I hear you. I hear you. So you're climbing the ranks, not least on several lists where you are within the 1,000th biggest company, traffic-wise, in the world at such a short period of time. What is your plan to continue this hyper growth moving forward?
I think, first of all, it's a great achievement that we have done, to be honest, because we are not only a social media company where you have some fun on the phone. We combine several elements, a business, a fun time, products, payment solutions, and so on and so on. The way forward is probably to be good at doing quickly updates, be more present online, be better and better to be on a local scale, because a business in different parts of the world is very different. So we're working a lot with update our information flow to make it easier for people to do the business. And the more easy it is, the easier for people to join and to build a global business. They want to be on the platform, and when people want to be on the platform and they can take in all the information from us, then the traffic goes up. So that's the way we are growing, that we get better and better to get the information out to the people, to people's own language, for example. And the last thing is probably that we're working a lot with the pictures, movies, and so on, because it's a universal language, right? As we do today, for example. All people can understand the movie. You don't even have to understand the language. You can see the business. So, and we have actually planned the upcoming 12 to 14 months to do more than 75 movies and information programs here. So yeah, it's a big upscale, and that will hopefully our numbers to go up also.
Indeed. The thing I like about it is because you guys are able to not really rest on your accomplishments and your success. That's the beauty. The people are hungry, and you're feeding them, and you're continuing to give more positivity and more information. So it's a wonderful thing to see. And speaking on international and global scales, you guys are scaling globally, hands down. And just recently, you launched an amazing new office in Dubai, which I would love to see. We could talk about that later.
You will.
But so the question is, why Dubai? And are there any new countries that are coming up next?
The reason for Dubai is that it's a global business hub for people all around the world. People can easily come. You can come from the African continent. You can come from Asia in very short time, from Europe.
Okay.
And now it's a really fun place with the Expo 2020. It's companies from all around the world. But also during COVID, it still was a business hub. As long as, of course, as you follow the regulation with your mask and so on, you could still meet up a little bit with people. And so we did. But most important is probably with Dubai, that it's so easy for people to come there. And the Dubai office, the meaning with it is to give members from all around the world the opportunity to meet up and look the company in the eyes, meet up with other people from all around the world, shake the hands, talk to each other. How are you doing your business? This is how I do my business. That is how you grow. And I believe it doesn't matter how much technology we have. In the end, all businesses will start with a handshake. That's the best way to start a business. And we want to do this concept all around the world. So we're planning the upcoming year to open up more member offices in South America, in Africa, in Europe, and so on and so on.
Wow.
To make sure that we can provide all the members the best start in the business.
Indeed, indeed. And that's the key. I think human contact is just the way to go.
Yeah, we should never lose that part, because sometimes technology is perfect, and I love to provide the latest technology in high tech, but it's also important. This technology have been coming in the last like 30, 40 years, but we are still the people we were before. So
Indeed.
to look in the eyes, and I actually see now, when I have the chance to start meeting up with people and members again, the energy that you get when you meet up with people, that's unbeatable.
Indeed.
So, and we will be the first company actually that combine those elements, and yeah, we will go worldwide.
Awesome. Well, to shift to the other side of things. What does Crowd1 find as some of the main challenges as a hyper growth company that you face?
Yeah, right now I think the biggest challenges, as all companies, of course, is we have a great team of a couple of hundreds of people today, but when you grow, it's to find the right people in different areas, and we're growing in several areas, so that's always a challenge, of course, and also a challenge, as I talked about before, to be on a local scale, to make sure that we can provide people in each country with the right and best information. all the languages and so on, that's always something that you need to go on working with. And yeah, so the communication, but we are working really hard to make sure that we can upscale everything so we can talk to and communicate all around the world. And it's a really fun journey also.
Really. And I'm excited for you guys, so much so because, as we said, the COVID restrictions are kind of lessening. So it kind of opens the gates to just interact and communicate more in the right way and get the information out. So it's exciting. It's exciting. Could you give us maybe a brief update on some of the products in Crowd One?
Yeah, we have first of all, the products that we have right now is booming, and we have so many things in the pipeline.
Okay.
We talk about Migster. Migster is it will explode upcoming 3 to 6 months. There is so much, and I know that all the members have seen some parts of it today, but that's only the beginning. Our goal is to be the #1 mobile gaming company in the world. That's it.
Okay.
We're talking about that the restrictions is not so tough anymore, and of course we have life trends, and people are start traveling again, and this is a great and a perfect product for all the members to use, and we are developing a lot of new things there too, to have the latest technology so that you easy. I can't tell everything, but it's really cool stuff, I promise.
Indeed.
And then of course we have the Planet IX, just to mention a couple of them. And I'm looking so much forward to the launch only a couple of weeks from now, and it will change the online world forever. We combine so many elements that I'm looking forward to see. We are already millions and millions of people have signed up, so also the end of this year will be something the world have never seen before. And we actually also have a couple of new products and services more or less ready. First of all, have you been shopping online?
I have quite a few children, so I need to shop online often.
Okay. That's good. If you will say no, it would be really tricky for me, but cool. No, the thing is that most people today have been buying something online, and a lot of people are doing it every week. And we will go into a world where we actually can provide all the members with a product so that they get something back every time they do something online shopping and things like that. And this is more or less ready. So we have so many things right now, so we can't take them out at the same time, but in a very short period of time. And also, I've been talking about it on events before, but we are really on the way into the entertainment world.
Okay.
And I can only say the entertainment world, but we want to be in the areas where most people are every day, right? So, and there are like 5, 6, 7 big areas what you do every day when you go to job, during the lunch break, when you're coming home in the evening, and that's where we as a company want to be.
Indeed, that's great. Yeah. Well, I was going to ask, is there any new products or some things that you could tell Crowd One members about? But I think you gave quite a bit. Unless you want to give us a little bit more. We want more.
I always talk too much.
We want more. I'm trying to squeeze it out.
What I can say actually is that we have, and I need to promote them a little bit, and you have looked on them today, but it's our education programs and the magazine and the new site.
Okay.
And we will translate those into several languages. And I think education is power.
Indeed.
And so this is a great news for all the people that are building a business out there, that they can actually have the information in real time. And so that's what I actually can tell. And with those news channels and the update channels, they will have a much better opportunity and a better chance to be successful in the different products and services that we have. So that's great news. And the upcoming 90 to 120 days, they will see an explosion of updates and great new tech solutions here. So yeah, that's what I can tell, without getting a lot of
not giving too much
yeah,
away.
too tough words from my CEO and stuff. Coming back, I don't want to go that road.
I hear you. I think I've gotten enough for now.
Yeah.
I'll be back later for more info. Well, I've been doing a little researching, talking to other Crowd One members that know you, and they've told me a little bit about you. And you can tell me if they're correct or if I'm right in what I'm saying. But they say that you're a very hands-on and operative type of founder. Let me finish. There's more.
Yeah. You see.
Right. A hands-on and very operative type of founder. You are extremely passionate and driven entrepreneur, and you have years upon years of business and sales experience. Am I close in that assumption? And this, yes. So with that being said, because I'm sure that there are many people that are watching that have the same aspirations and goals that you have been nailing from the beginning, what would you say are the best tools for someone watching to make your business successful, such as yours is?
Yeah, to make sure that you use every day.
Okay.
The years goes really fast. So don't throw away the important days. Live every day the best you can.
Indeed.
And when I was younger, I was listening to those words and was thinking, oh, it's no problem. I do it later. But the years goes fast. So use every day the best you can, and start listening to people, because there are always people that are better than you. So the second you start to listen to other people, you get a lot of good information that you can use every day. That's things that I have with me when I wake up in the morning. And I'm also living in the tech world with a lot. You can do text, and you can go on social media. But I still like to take the phone and call people instead of waiting for answers. So I always, if you want something, go out and take it directly. If you want to do something, call the people up. Don't wait until tomorrow or send a message and wait to get it back. Call the person up and see, can we do this? So sometimes, of course, I am too much into the business. They have to push me away. But I also think that to be an entrepreneur, you need to love what you're doing. And I really love what I'm doing. And I think maybe the absolutely most important thing that I can give to younger people and to people that want to do business is to do something what you love. It doesn't matter what it is, but if you love to do it, do it. And don't work with things that you don't like, because there is a lesser chance that you will be successful. But if you like something, put a lot of energy into it and try to do it every day. Of course, you have families and stuff, so you can't do it all the time. But that's where Crowd One is coming in. Because with Crowd One, you can actually, in a very effective way, with only a mobile phone, use the moments when you have the time on the subway, on the lunch break, in the afternoon. With only 5 minutes, you can do business. And that's also important. Use the time you have. Don't go and wait until you have a free day. Use the 5 minutes. Take the call and do the stuff all the time. You see, I get motivated just talking about it.
I'm moving. Let's go. Where we going? Let's get proactive over here.
Let's go.
Let's go. Just a few more questions. I promise.
Yeah.
This is wonderful. So what's the best piece of advice that you've gotten that you implement in your work ethic and your ambition in life?
The most important is probably it's probably, I have to think, because there is so many things, but the most important is probably to try to make the world a better place and to make it better because I've been thinking about a lot of things and a lot of goal setting, but to make the world a better place, both for animals, for the children, for business, for making better business-wise and so on. That's great. That's great. I mean, there's always new things to put into your life and to work with, and it can sounds very big to say like that, but I like the feeling. It inspires you. I mean, I can start a day in the morning looking on a news channel and see a new powerful entrepreneur in a country somewhere, a woman or a man, and start crying in the morning when I. But that's power, right?
Indeed.
That's power, and it's so powerful when you can see that you can change people's lives and animals' lives and make the world a better place.
Absolutely.
And we try to put it more and more into the company, also with sustainability and to make business a long-term business for people. So that must be the most important thing to create better. Yeah,
Indeed.
I would say.
I'm definitely a fan. I mean, I think that's a wonderful starting point. You can't go wrong when making the world a better place is your focal point.
Yeah, it's a good
Beautiful.
foundation to stand on, right?
Indeed.
Then of course it's cool to see when people earn money and stuff. I mean,
That's a nice
as an
byproduct.
entrepreneur, that's great.
Indeed,
Great,
indeed.
it's passion with that. But you need to have a foundation that it's much bigger than only earn money and stuff like that. You need to have a solid ground to stand on, and that's what we are talking a lot to the members also. Make sure that you know why you are here, because if you know why you are here, the business will come. The business will come.
Indeed. All right, Jonas, thank you for taking the time. I have one last question for you. The takeaway. What is one thing, or maybe a few things, that you hope the members take away from today's amazing event?
Yeah, first of all the products and services that we will provide upcoming year, the new information channels, they are really great. We will be there every day to make sure that all people around the world in all the different countries got the right information in their own language. That's also really important. But also that the world is open up. So this will be a new period of time for most people to do the business. Yeah, I want them to take with them that we hopefully will meet up in person very soon.
Indeed.
And shake hands, because I really looking forward to that.
Indeed.
So that's it.
And I really enjoyed this conversation, Jonas. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you for being here also.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
All the best.
We have one of the absolute best online businesses in the world. But to make sure that all of you have the best start and have a really cool business, we also have a couple of promotions going on. And the first one I'm going to give you today is one of the absolutely strongest and coolest promotions ever. Take a look at this. You probably heard that less is more sometimes, but I don't really believe in that one. I believe that more is more. So therefore, I will give you also this. If somebody had shown me those two promotions when I started in this industry like 25 years ago, I wouldn't believe them. But we are the next generation online networking, crowd marketing, influencer marketing. So to absolutely make sure that we will provide the absolutely best for all of you millions of great members around the world, I also give you the third, and take a look at this.
So many great artists and I mean, all that info, my head is spinning round and round, and it's hard to remember it all.
Isn't it? Why don't we do a quick recap of everything that we've heard today?
Super idea. Firstly, I must say that the theme is so fitting. The power of the crowd is really what it's all about. For bonuses, for community, for strength. Crowd one is power.
Great point. I, for one, loved the insights Johan Westerdal shared about the company going from strength to strength. That for us all to utilize the power of the crowd, we need to think long term. It really sounds like there are some great new initiatives in place to safeguard the company's integrity and longevity.
Sure sounds exciting. I mean, who would have known that this business is so easy to get into? What a game that is.
Jonathan and Mark told us more about all the efforts being made to ensure world-class support to all of the worldwide Crowd1 community, and also heard how the company is working with compliance.
Yes, we also heard about Migster's fantastic first year and what a ride it has been. And I'm sure the best is yet to come.
Just like with Planet IX. I'm so looking forward to all the new features, and wow, the new token will be incredible.
It will. And we also heard about the new fabulous new site, the Business Globe. That seems to cover pretty much everything you need to know on how to stay ahead of the competition in this business. I will bookmark it on my phone for sure.
And I also loved seeing the inside of the new Dubai office, and that the members can now book to go and see it themselves. It will really be the hub of the company. And speaking about Dubai, that new Dubai live event on November 22nd will be fantastic.
Can't wait for that. Well, what an amazing event this has been. I'd like to summarize it with something that Jonas said that really hit me. He said that with everything that's in the pipeline, our future is bright. And with that, we will now leave you with some more great entertainment. And we are all already looking forward to the next Mega Online Super event. So take care and see you soon.